Alright. And we are back. Actually, hold on, I need to open this up. Alright, so.
Wait here for a second.
Is game sound good compared to mic volume? Does game need to be a bit louder? I think it does. If game needs to be a bit louder, let me know. Game sound is good. Alright. So, we are going to start this run off soon. Unfortunately, when you click off the game sound stops, so... Also, my keyboard's quite loud. I apologize for that. Alright. We may now begin. So, let's go to options, make sure we have the correct file chosen. Yep, that looks good. My cat is still making quite a bit of noise. Alright. So we're gonna go into instruction here. It skips that little cutscene of Big throwing a fishing rod. I fortunately already know how to play the game, so I'm gonna count myself off. I will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Big Story. So in Big Story, you play as Big the cat. He is searching for his frog who ran away because I don't know. He ran away. So, Big, as you can see, I'm jumping around a lot. That's because Big moves faster when he's jumping. The reason why is, as you can see, if you look at Big, he is shaped quite aerodynamically, quite similar to a plane. So because of that, he moves fast in the air. This pipe is very bad for Big. If he hits the walls, he gets stuck. Luckily, we didn't hit the walls too many times.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Big is very aerodynamic, so we want to jump as much as possible. So there was Froggy. We have to fish for him. For some reason, sometimes Froggy resists the line even though he's being fished up by his best friend. I don't know what that says about their friendship.
Not too bad.
Big the plane. He's quite similar to a plane. He's also quite large and heavy, just like a plane. So now we need to collect this key right here. Ah! It's not even going to that elevator by accident when you meant to go over here to the key. So you grab this key, we need to take it to the Mystic Ruins. Just kind of jump around here. We go here towards the subway system. We don't jump uphill. The reason why is because, just like planes, they can't take off uphill. So as you see, as soon as Big enters the train, the doors close. The reason why is because Big himself is already above max capacity. So when Big arrives at Mystic Ruins, these rocks fall out of the cave. That happens in the cutscene that you don't see. The reason why is Big is so large and has so much mass that he creates his own field of his own gravitational pull. So when he arrives, the rocks fall towards him, opening up the cave here. So you can go into the ice cap. So as you see, we're going uphill here, so Big can't take off, so we don't jump. So we get this this thing that's supposed to make you float, but since Big is so large, it doesn't do the job very well. So as he sinks there, but eventually it pulls him back up over the water. He can continue forward. So now Froggy is in this frozen lake, and I fell into the water. Okay, so we're gonna have to get out of this water. It's pretty easy, you just kind of hit the ice and it teleports you over. Alright, so that was a bit unfortunate. Hopefully Froggy is still around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There we go, got his attention.
The big fighting.
And there we go. Somehow, Froggy survives in the frozen lake, even though it's like very, very cold. He's fine. It's all good. Alright, so we got Froggy. So now we exit the lake. Once again, the flotation device doesn't do the greatest job. When we go downhill, we do big jumps instead of small hops. The reason why is just like a plane. Big gains more speed while going down so you can take off and go further. There's a cutscene here. Big talks to Tails about something. Here's some more downhill, so we kind of jump over here. So there's this metal part here. The reason why it's there is because when Big came to the train station the first time, he broke it with his weight. Also that metal part too. They both broke off. Enter the train. Instantly closes to max capacity. We go outside here. So it was night when we entered the train, but miraculously it's turned to day when we return to the city. Maybe the train takes a very long time or something. So we go to the pool here, but we don't actually spend time there. Instead we have to go to Emerald Coast. Because Froggy has ended up here somehow.
The big fighting. Doggy. Not too bad.
So we now caught Froggy for the third time. What happened in that cutscene is some robot steals Froggy away from Big. Now we're in Eggman's ship. The robot stole Froggy from Big, but the robot also took Big to the ship for some reason. Then we enter Hot Shelter. I see there was a button you have to press before entering. That button is a very high grade. It's not supposed to be pressable under any circumstances, but Big is just incredibly large and has a large amount of weight, so he can press it easily just by jumping on it. This level is quite a bit larger than the other ones. There's actually some like platforming here. Oh, we got hit by the robot. Got the speed shoes. They don't do much. They can move a bit faster, but not really. So over here, we hit this button, which we hit this button, which drains a tank that Froggy is in. Next, we're gonna fall into the water in the wrong spot. Froggy appears somewhere over here. He kind of appears out of thin air. He only appears once the tank is completely drained. Now, Froggy is gonna go right by the line there. Sometimes he trolls you and just completely ignores your line. It's really good. Right, that time, even though he's further away that time, he somehow saw it. So now he's gonna go to a line and we can reel him in. That was just a moment too close from breaking the line. Like I said, for some reason, even though Big and Froggy are supposed to be best friends, Froggy is resisting being caught by Big. So then some ball of light comes to Big and takes him to his magical place. So it's going to take off a few times here, then we're going to just kind of roll up here. Because it's uphill, we can't really jump uphill. Planes don't work that way.
Wow.
We're going to get to this person here, and she's going to say wow at the temple that she's seen a million times in her life. They're going to be back. Next, we're going to have to ride the monorail here. So the button there, it's quite large, quite hard to press, but you know, it's big. It has a lot of weight, so you can press it easily. Got this monorail here. As you see, it's being carried by a magical line. It's the only material strong enough to hold Big. Get onto this elevator made of factory-grade titanium and carbon fiber. And we get here to, by far, the hardest boss in any Sonic game ever created. So this is Chaos 6. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take off a few times here. We're going to get our line ready. Then we're going to miss. See, that is why this boss is so difficult. You have to get incredibly precise throws. And we got it. Wow. Only second try. That's pretty impressive. So then we get Froggy. And then we go to this plane right here. Actually, it's crashed. The reason why is when the plane got near the ship, it got pulled in by Big's gravitational pull due to his large size and weight. And that is Big's story. 8:05 is a pretty good time, especially considering I haven't played this game much recently. So now there's this final cutscene where Big and Froggy go back home and enjoy life. Big lives in the middle of a jungle in kind of this hut. I think he might build himself. Actually, I think of it. Is that a PB? It might be a PB. Now that I think of it. Hold on. I need to remember. Oh, the music. No. I need to check if this is a PB though. Ah, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, I forgot my PB is 7 minutes, not 8 minutes. Oops. So now there's this cutscene here. Big and Froggy are enjoying life now that they've been reunited. Shout out to Jerry. Oh yeah, Jerry, aka Jericho, is the world record holder for this category. For now, I'm gonna beat this time. This time's actually really good. He spent many hours on this category. He's grinded it immensely. Then you get to the credits. The credits are just kind of boring and long. Just a minute off PB, you're right. Very close. Alright, so that was Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut Big Story. That is the last run I'm doing for now. I'll be doing a run later today. Next up, we have... Sorry, the music went away again. Next up, we have Shadow the Hedgehog Pure Dark by Azuro Kirby. So that's going to be a good run. You guys should stick around to watch that. And of course, a reminder that this marathon is to raise money for charity. This is for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So if you may consider donating, it's a very good cause. We have several incentives. We have, you can choose the color of the Kirby using Kirby Air Ride. That's quite soon. So if you want to change the color, you can do so now. You could also choose the ending. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is probably the best one to donate for. You can choose the name for Frisk and Undertale. And the thing about this is that for the name, you can use an infinite amount of characters. There is no character limit for their name. So you can go wild. And so far has no donation, so if you want, you can make up a name right now, and if people like it enough, they'll allow it to be the name used in the run. You have unlimited characters, so you can go wild with the name you give to Frisk. So that will be all for me today. Thanks for watching, guys.
Okay, I'm in stream now.
Try to